Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back today with the late Title Tuesday, yeah. Today we also participated in the early Title Tuesday, in which I got a score of 6 out of 11. We are back today with
Sorry about that.
the late Title Tuesday, yeah. Today we also boom, again. Had myself playing in the background. Anyways. So yeah, I had a score of 6 out of 10. And yeah, I had many good positions. Was pretty promising. So I decided to try to also participate in this event and then hopefully get a better score, of course. Now, to start off this day, I thought it would be fun to look at some games played at the Grand Chess Tour, St. Louis Rapid and Blitz 2025. Yeah, no, I see they're playing a lot of interesting opening ideas. A bit strange things they're playing. So I thought that would be great. So yeah, let's just look at this game. This is a game played between Fabiano and Sam Shankland. Yeah, F4. This move was popular a couple of years ago. Well, before my lifetime. Yeah, I think they were playing this a lot in the 80s and 90s. It was also played a lot by John Nunn. The point is that White wants to push e5. But yeah, I actually don't know why they stopped playing it. That is the only thing I don't know. What's wrong with it? Because yeah, I mean, black takes a pawn, but is lagging in development. Seems a bit suspicious, perhaps. Yeah, now apparently a mistake by Sam Shankland. It is rather unclear why not b6. Yeah, and then yeah, just get this solid foundation. But he decides to play that move. Knight c6. We get queen g3. Setting up some tricks on that king. You know, bishop h6. And apparently c3. Now c3 is actually also a good move. We get queen d8. And now you can see that White wins back the interest. So how did this happen? Yeah, bishop g4. And an accurate move is apparently rook c8. A move preferred would be rook b8 to guard that pawn, which was lost later in this variation we saw here. But yeah, so f4 was played by Fabiano. See if there are more ideas. Yeah, because I'm just looking for some opening ideas to play. Because, of course, I'm playing Title Tuesday, not Freestyle Friday. So I actually have to think about what I'm gonna do in advance. Yeah, that seems a bit boring. Okay, I've never seen e5 before here. This seems a bit strange. Yeah, normally they play moves like queen d7 guarding and then they finish development. I'm not exactly sure what e5 is about. And h3 makes it even more confusing. Now if you take knight h5 and he takes on e5 the next move, so that makes sense. If you take here, this knight is hanging, so this... Yeah, this is pretty interesting, because it's probably still fine for black, because of the bishop pair, so I guess this is what Kukesh was hoping for. Queen b8 is now the move. Interesting. But okay, we get queen b3 and h3. And now White is much better. He should have played knight a5, but okay. Yeah, and I think Aronian is gonna pick this up very cleanly. Yeah, he really leaves nothing. Oh, actually he does. Apparently this is interesting, but it looks very, very winning. Engine claims knight e7, knight f5 is interesting, but okay. Yeah, this seems easy enough. And now he's gonna push the pawn. Yeah, this is interesting. h3, I saw in this position. This is very weird, because I also... We're just quickly gonna leave this. I also saw some other game by one of these players. I think it's this one. He plays a3 here. This is very dubious, of course. I don't know what the point is if black is just a principled player. He grabs the center. Bishop g5, this. Yeah, I mean, after h6, this is better for black. So I don't know what happened here. He plays bishop c5, which is also logical. But then he becomes a little bit greedy with this move knight g4. I don't know why he doesn't just castle, drop back that bishop, play d6, h6, knight h7. Seems a little bit more logical to me. But okay. Yeah, so this could have been interesting. By the way, the event of today is starting in 4 minutes. Now, are there more interesting games? Let's see. Abdusattorov always has good ideas. Let's see. Ah yeah, he plays g3 here. I know, I think at the Data Steel, held in the Netherlands by the way. This year he also played this. I think he played it like this, but I'm not sure. Maybe he played g3 immediately. Yeah, that game went like this. I think it's Abdusattorov versus Hare Krishna. It went like this. Take, and then here, I don't know exactly what happened. I think bishop g2, and they got into some bishop g4 complications. But this opponent decides to play g6. And now white just has a clean edge. Until f4, apparently. Engine does not like what he's doing. He wants to play b3, bishop b2, and knight d5. Which is understandable. But now it seems that the position is frankly just good for black. Yeah, by the way, he can't take that knight because of the queen. Yeah, move c5 could also be considered, but g takes f5 is a great move too. King's Indian attack. No, yeah, kind of. But yeah, I think in the time scramble... Whew, knight f5. Oh, that's nice. I think, yeah, Oparin is losing the thread a little bit. By the way, that's the black player in this case. Yeah. But no, the opening, by the way, it was this. g3 on this move. But we are starting in like 1 minute, so I should probably fix the layout before that. Boom. Okay. That's good. Yeah, 20 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the chat because that is the fair play policy of chess.com. And yeah, hopefully I can get more points than last time. Yeah, I also fixed this layout. Now there's Title Tuesday instead of Freestyle Friday. Which we had in the early Title Tuesday stream, but okay. Okay, let's get it. Go for some Sicilian for uncompromising play. This should allow me to equalize immediately. Okay, he has a weakness now. Looks good. A little bit unclear where my pieces should go. I guess I'll check him. Put that knight to e7 is my idea. Yeah, he's gonna go a3 this. Or not. I should bring out the king. Yeah, it's an endgame, so I'm not really worried about the king safety. Just want to get the rook to the open files. Okay, this move allows me some immediate counterplay. Okay, let's go here. I'm trying not to waste a move with h6, because he has to go back eventually anyway. So yeah, if he now goes back, I go bishop d6, then I haven't played h6 and I win a tempo, essentially. Okay, this might create some weaknesses for him. Maybe not. Actually, let's just go rook e8, smash the center open. This king is a little bit weak. Threatening some knight g5. But I think knight e5 check should serve me if he does that. Wait, did he just blunder this pawn? I have f4, so bishop h2, g3, f4, knight f3, take, yeah. I think I'm doing well. So I can open this up. g4 might be there. A little bit unclear how I'm gonna get my bishop out. We should go knight h4. Preparing f3. If he goes king e4, I go bishop g1 and I get out. But on the other hand, I also don't want to give up that pawn, so maybe g5. Just go g5. It's risky, but... Wait. I might have blundered this. Is this trapped? Is the question. Take... this. Okay, now I just have to hope he plays king g2. Yeah. Now I'm getting cooked. Essentially. He can also play king g2 actually. Yeah, now I have to resign actually. Or wait, maybe g3 still. Yeah, nothing left to be done here. A little bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate. For sure. I think the position was pretty okay. For sure. I think, yeah. Yeah, so this was good. This is all fine, of course. Of course it is. Okay, I should have won knight d5, but I'm more interested here. Knight f4 check is the way to go. And then following it by a5, and now he can't. Okay, the reason I'm not playing a5 here, let's say you get a position like this. Now he has the rooks contesting each other, and he has the bishop guarding the pawn. So I didn't see if I could, like, how I was gonna win that. But here, when I don't play knight f4, here now I have the chance, because now these pawns are more weak. Why trade both rooks though? Yeah, we can see. Yeah, I think that was just good. Yeah, it's better for me, actually. Yeah, it's just good for me, actually. But I have to go knight e5, f3 maybe. Knight takes g4 is there, of course. So yeah, you can get the king in, and this is zeros, but probably practically pretty good for black, because I'm pressing a bit. If I can get the pawns up, you know, get the king in, maybe get this pawn up, could be good, definitely. Now knight h4 is a blunder, of course. I'm a little bit surprised. Why is f3 also winning for white? That's the real question. This is winning for white. So it's saying bishop c3 attacking this pawn. When I move that pawn, he has bishop f6. And now the knight is in some trouble. It's actually not knight f3, but knight to d3 only move, because it keeps those squares, and now this knight is trapped. He's gonna take king takes f3 next. That is the point. That is the point. So overall, yeah, probably playing knight e5 here is also pretty important. But yeah, nothing left to do about it. I am curious though. Eventually here, if I just don't take on h2, let's say I just play knight e5. Something like this. He could also have some slight issues here, but maybe not. Yeah, again, this knight is, yeah, it's a little bit trapped. Yeah, maybe just king e6. Yeah, actually maybe c5, yeah, and then just trading these pawns. But yeah, probably white is slightly better because of the sort of difference in activity of the kings, but yeah, it's nothing much. It's nothing much. What would happen after bishop e1? Let's see. Bishop takes e1, knight f4, knight g2. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, it's not quite as trapped now. This is just yeah, I could just bring the knight back. The only thing I'm surprised about is that this is not winning for black. Only minus 0.8. And it's again because he can create counterplay by attacking this sort of weak pawn with bishop e3, king a6. But yeah, maybe it wins in the end. It's a little bit unclear. These engines also don't think too deeply, of course. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the chat again, and then we will see. Hopefully I can play better this round. Because yeah, they're saying the round's gonna start soon, so I'm gonna take their word for it. Yeah, let's see if my opponent plays e5, after which we can try the Abdusattorov classic with knight f3 and g3. That would be great. No, that doesn't happen, is is the answer. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit slow. Yeah, the move is e5 followed by d5. This is non-existent, as far as I know. Yeah, now g6 is gonna come, and then you are playing an accelerated dragon with a pawn on a6. e6. This should not be good. Is what I'm thinking, that this should not be good. It feels very passive. You know, I'm thinking about moves like g4, but I'm gonna keep it simple. It is pretty late by now, it's not the early event. Just gonna keep developing my pieces and grab space. Keep it simple. Probably should be taking him on d4 by now. I don't know what piece I'm gonna take. Okay, this feels wrong. Because no pieces are developed by black, so probably shouldn't work. Okay, so ED, CD, take, bishop f3, and rook c7. This should be winning for me. I think it's winning. Also bishop f3 right here could be good. Yeah, immediately. That's probably better, of course, but yeah, wait, he can take. Yeah, I'll just take here. And play the line that I saw. Yeah, 2 weaknesses. Should be enough to win me the game. But yeah, there could be some a-pawn push. Maybe I messed this up. I'm not sure. Okay. I wanna leave this black position without the dark squared bishop, which is the only good piece. And then we wanna go rook a5 and pressure this pawn. Play b3, bishop f3, moves like this. If rook c8, I can contest that file more than black. Yeah, so this is good. Now rook c8 should probably win. Like take, f3, I can bring the king, so... Now this king is coming in pretty fast. Maybe I should do this. King e7, rook a5. Or actually, let's just go king f2, and then when king d6 happens, now I can bring the rook. Pressure this. Because yeah, this is the only counterplay, but now I take with check, so bishop c8. And now I can bring the king. But that defends both pawns. So yeah, how am I gonna get the maximum out of this position? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I think I can just take this, because if you take on b2, I take on c8. Then I take with check. Or, oh wait, rook a8. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the late title Tuesday event, guys. Is this how we are starting this day? Yeah, I guess I have to take now. Completely at a good position. It's still not completely over, but I'm probably losing this now. Probably losing this. Yeah, depends a bit on this black player's technique, but... Yeah, I can't really move any of these pawns either, so... I can try this and a4. Yeah, let's try this. Push these pawns. It's my only hope, just to get them as far as they can go. Yeah, okay, the king's gonna come, so maybe not now. Okay, let's play this on g3. I wanna fix all of this on dark squares. And this one, we're just gonna guard it. I'm not gonna push it at all, because that creates some more weaknesses. And of course at this point I'm trying to make a draw. Because I messed up. Big time. Okay, hopefully she goes rook e3, but this? Wait, this allows two pushes, yeah? Then I think I can guard them. Wait, now I'm actually getting somewhere. Somehow. It's actually unbelievable. Okay. Just keep pushing. It's not like I have too many other moves. Yeah, it seems like my pawns are just gonna die. Okay. Yeah, no, take there. Seems like I have no more moves. Yeah. Oh. Actually terrible. Absolutely terrible. Here we can see. Here, this must be very, very good. Yeah, this is actually the right thing. But... okay, b4, bishop b7. And now king e3 is there. But yeah, okay, here of course I just blunder a piece. It's crazy. If I go b3, yeah, move like g5. If I go king d4, there's check, so it remains a little bit like unclear, but maybe in the endgame could have been an outside passer in the 2v1 in some way. Where? What? Because yeah, it's just two weaknesses, so... But yeah, it would be way better if I just play b4 right here. Because then I can play a3, and now I can get that king to d4, and now it's winning. Yeah, so b4 is the move that essentially wins this game, if I play that. And bishop takes a6, that is the move that loses this game, yeah? Yeah, probably also a better try is of course king d4 to take this, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's both losing. Very, very, very much losing. Okay, yeah, the round is still happening, but I can't see any of the games. I want to look at games by Hikaru, but I can't. It's lagging a bit, the software is what it is. Gradually push a3 before. Yeah, but being down the exchange, it just doesn't really work. I mean, like, of course, if you do it like here, you play b4. Now you can gradually, but also the point is not to push a4 b5. The point is to play a3, get the king to d4, and then pressure these two pawns. Because if you, let's say you g5, you play a4, now this pawn is a little bit soft, so rook b8 maybe there. Yeah, oh wait, of course you can take now, because now there's actually b5, or not. What is going on? Oh wait, of course you... okay. Wait. Yeah, so you can just take this. Maybe a4 is also interesting then. Yeah, maybe a4 is just good, actually. I'm not sure. King c7, bringing the king. And then you sort of paralyze the rook, of course. A little bit tricky, but good, ultimately. Yeah, now you get rook c7. So you'd have to go back. And again, slowly bring out the king and good things will happen. For white, if he doesn't play bishop takes a6. If he doesn't play bishop takes a6 right here, then good things would happen for sure. Yeah, now I'm also interested if I should just be playing g4 or something. Like what happens if you just go crazy? Yeah, it's also good, but castles is the best. Yeah, generally this was just the best actually. Here's c5 is so nice actually. Just not allowing black anything. And then playing a3 and b4. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, still... Yeah, so c5 here. Taking this is also good. But that's just sort of the same thing I played. Here though, I should be playing queen a4 and bishop f3, like this. Which is a little bit more logical, to be honest. I don't know why I traded these queens. Okay. But I can still bounce back. And now I'm getting paired against relatively weaker players. So maybe we can get that score of 6.5 after all. Let's go. I want to play c5 actually against anything. Yeah, except b4, so... But yeah, let's just keep it active. And immediately play ambitious. Now I can just take and play d5. I can also keep it a little bit more imbalanced. Yeah, I think I'll just go b6. And d6. Now I'm kind of forcing this white player to play d5. So, which is a little bit imbalanced. Yeah, just entering some type of Benoni. Yeah, like we had in the first stream of today. Many Benonis there. Okay, now I don't want to get hit by knight b5. But at the same time I can just play d5, so... Yeah, like my pawns are very suspicious. But at the same time, if I can guard them all and play rook d8 and d5, I have some play. So this, d5, okay, queen c1. Just gonna put that queen on a1. Exerting lots of pressure. Which is very logical. Yeah, my position is a bit stuck. Not sure what to do. Maybe just a6, prevent knight b5, then I have queen c7, I have knight a4. Maybe something like that. No. Yeah, I think this guards everything, but I'm not sure. Yeah, h3. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to play e5 or d5. Or neither, but... Yeah, I want to play g5 and then bring the knight over to f5. So yeah, the main purpose of this move is just to prevent knight g5. But he's gonna play some queen c2 and then I have to play g5. So it's not that I want it, but I have to. Okay, this does allow b5. Yeah, let's just do it. Just go. Because queen c2, this is guarded, and if he ever takes on f6, I can take by bishop, so it's not another problem. Okay, this sets up b4 and taking, so I have to go rook e1. Maybe knight e7. Yeah, I should have been playing this a little bit faster. e4 I have e5, of course, so queen c2. Let's just put this pawn on e5. I'll go b4 and bishop b7. And then that diagonal is pretty good. Yeah, I think I can just bring up this king. Of course a little bit awkward, but not the end of the world. Because yeah, I can kick it out with rook h8 as well. But yeah, maybe he has some queen h7, knight d2, rook h8, queen d3. And my king remains a bit awkward. Maybe some queen c6. All as planned. Now though, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Very short on time. I didn't think this late event would be this tough. Okay, this knight on h2 is now stupid. Jack, queen e3. He does have some counters at his disposal. So yeah, with how tired I am, I might still mess it up, but it's winning for sure. Oh wait, he can take on e3. Okay, yeah. And a W. Finally. A W. Okay, I can turn back on the chat. And yeah, like this. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. Yeah, I mean, I was worse for sure, but That's part of taking risk. Because yeah, like I said, of course here I can equalize by doing this. I just thought it'd be more interesting if I play b6. That's the thing. And yeah, here of course again you can just take and play d5 at any point. But that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, I should generally just be pushing d5 here. I was a little bit scared because I didn't really see my plan, but I can just keep pushing. And there's nothing to be afraid about because e5. And if like rook e1, it just still there's d4. So the center is not as vulnerable as I thought it was. The game was big black center, okay. By the way, queen h7, king f7, rook takes d6. Okay, wait. Let's just skip to that moment indeed, because that was interesting for sure. Rook takes d6. Wow. That is a wake-up call for sure. Yeah, because of course the point is that if you take, he takes, and he takes on g7. Rook takes d6. Yeah, I was talking about knight d2 by the way during the game. But rook takes d6. There's just nothing I can do about this pawn. That's very sharp. Very, very great actually. Wow. So yeah, that means knight e7 is bad. And yeah, I should have just been playing b4 here by the way. And keep this bishop on this diagonal, because now if I go like knight e7 at some point. Not saying it's a good move right now by the way. Oh, I have to turn off the chat real quick. As the game is starting. No, but then the bishop would still be on the right diagonal. Okay, next game. Let's see it. Another Sicilian. We're getting a lot of those. A lot of those. Just play bishop e3. I think this is a move. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just freestyling a bit here. But it looks like a Keres attack, so... Yeah, he's gonna go b5, a3, this. And then I can choose between f3 or bishop g2. Maybe bishop d3 also. h6. Feels a little bit slow, to be honest. Yeah, let's go bishop d3. And a3. Just keep developing. Yeah, and I just want to castle play f4 and g5. So yeah, so now I have queen g2. That's the point. I am just gonna push this, and when he takes and plays knight h5, because he will, I want to keep pushing, but actually he has queen h4 check. So maybe I castle first. So knight h5, castles, g6 then. Maybe e5 taking on e6, but this rook is hanging. So I'll go rook f1, setting up some problems to the f7 pawn. It should be good for me, but it's definitely unclear because he can always guard f7 with rook h7, and he can create some counterplay of his own. But I have no clue what he's thinking about. Is he? Oh, rook takes c3 might be a move. If I take b takes c3, knight takes c4, it's probably good for him. So, okay, gf6, he moves the rook. If I go takes g7, bishop g7... Yeah, I mean, he's opening up his king a lot. opening up his king a lot. And by the way, after rook c8 takes queen h4, I still have bishop f2. And then both his pieces would be hanging. So he has to take my bishop, then I castle. Knight e5. Yeah, he does have a really good knight there. That's true, he has a good bishop. Yeah, actually maybe he just has good counterplay at this point. I'm not sure about this position. But yeah, it feels he should definitely just play rook c8. I don't see any other logical move. But yeah, knight e5 is gonna come. After which I have some problems. Yeah, this seems like too much. This seems way too much by him. I don't know why he didn't play rook c8. Then he would have gotten this bishop, monster bishop, good knight on e5. Queen a5, b4. Well, now... Okay, you can take this pawn, but I'm up in exchange. I can castle. And the point is, like, his bishop is not on this diagonal. Okay, d5 is a move I didn't look at. Probably a good move, though. Yeah, I got baited. I thought I would sneeze, but I did not. Now here, okay, castle, yeah, take. King b1. This remains hanging. If I take twice, this, check. It seems like he still has good counterplay, actually, somehow. I'll just play e5. I just want to keep this bishop dead. You know, he can have the pawns. He can have it all. Actually, g takes f6 is now good. Because then he can take with the pawn and kick out this knight. So g takes. Castle, take. This. He has d4. If I take, he goes e5. Okay, maybe I created some trouble for myself. Okay, I'll go here. If he takes, I go d4. Check here. If takes, then takes. Okay, yeah, this move seems non-critical. At least compared to what we were looking at just now. Yeah, now just triple O. Okay. Okay, maybe this. Yeah, my king is a little bit weak because of the light square somehow. Yeah, I'm looking at knight c3 check. Wait, takes queen b3, king c1. Yeah, let's just not allow that at all. Ah, and I blunder a rook, okay. You know, I actually saw knight e3 8 times. It just keeps getting worse. No, because I saw knight e3, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna play knight b4. And then, oh wait, he has knight e3. And then I was looking at, oh wait, maybe I should go rook g1 and try to come in. And I was like, well, he can check here, takes, this, take, and okay, maybe it's good for white, maybe not. Why should I allow this? And then I was like, oh wait, this move, knight b4 exists. And then I forget he has knight e3. Okay. Yeah, I can quickly get back to chat. Yeah, this was a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. Because he's winning in this position. That's the bad part about all of this. But I was probably doing well throughout the game. But g5 is premature. This was good, and yeah, he should just be playing rook c8. Like I said, And at first I thought it should be good, because I have some open files. But, yeah, I was thinking about knight e5. Now it's good for white, apparently. Engine wants rook h3 followed by queen f6. Queen h4. And apparently, like, tactically this works out for him. Rook takes d3. Yeah, that makes no sense. But it's still good for black. But he should be playing g takes f6. Well, it's because if castles, he has d5. Yeah, okay. And wait, actually this makes sense now, because again, this rook, this king is weak. It's just this d5 move I kind of overlooked. And now e5 is good by me. E plays g takes, and knight c2 is losing on the spot because I blundered d4. But if I play e takes f6, then e5 is not as good as I thought it was, because of course he cannot take this because his king is in the center. So the conclusion is that we are both trash, I think. Yeah, and this is just actually just good for him also. It looks like, honestly, after bishop e4 I thought I was probably doing fine, but I was not. Now if rook g1, probably knight c3 is also nonsense. Yeah, this is draw. Which I actually thought it was a draw, but I didn't understand that a5 is just very good for black. Queen g2, of course, he has a discovery. Queen g4, now knight c3 is winning. Because you can't move the knight and guard the checkmate. So, yeah. Yeah, rook takes e3 is a little bit crazy. Yeah, and now I'm losing, but he flags, so it doesn't matter. Chess is also a game of time. Ah, it's actually the break. No. It's actually the break. I will be right back. And yeah, so we're on 2 out of 4 now. It's actually not that bad. Points-wise, it's not that bad. I can come back from this. Okay. I am back. And hopefully I can be a little bit sharper these coming games. Yeah, hopefully the gameplay will be a little bit better. No more crazy blunders. Okay, yeah, the Chesscom, excuse me, the Chesscom admin is not really saying too much about the break, I think. Please remain, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the people in the Title Tuesday chat are accusing each other of cheating. So I can't really see the Chesscom admin messages about how long this break is gonna take. And yeah, but to be honest, we have kind of analyzed these games that I played enough, I feel. Like, there's not too much to look at if I just randomly give away like a bishop. But yeah, I think that the next round it should start soon. And then, yeah, my only sort of goal is to maybe not give away another bishop again. Yeah, that should be a goal. Yeah. Yeah, no, they just don't have any countdown for how long this break's gonna take. We basically looked at all these games well enough, I think. Let's quickly see. Yeah, this was a stupid game, which we looked at. What more do I have? The software is also lagging a bit. Yeah, this Proctor thing from chess.com does lag a bit too much in my opinion, but okay. Yeah, I remember one time I played Freestyle Friday. I was winning against the Grandmaster, and then I played a move. It showed on my screen I played a move, but the Proctor thing glitched out and then I lost on time while I was winning the game from start to finish. So now I have some animosity against Proctor, actually. Yeah, no, it won't show my game, so we actually I can't even really look back at all. Yeah, I can't really look back at all. There are, oh, he says now there are just under 2 minutes left on the break. So it should probably last till 10:50. Till 10:50, that should be the case, yeah. Yeah, not too much to talk about right now. A little bit unfortunate that this feature doesn't work. Because now I also can't check any other games from Hikaru and stuff like that. Actually, Magnus also on 3.5 has blundered a bit. I don't know. Yeah, Hikaru just wins everything also. Yeah, it seems actually these days, I think Hikaru also won the Freestyle Friday event. And even beating Magnus. Oh, my game is actually starting now, so I just quickly turn off the chat. But yeah, banger session. Rook takes d3 and rook takes d6. Okay, let's get this game going. Caro Khan. We just push those pawns, we grab that space immediately. Interesting approach. Bit weird, of course. But the point is to play knight f5. I'm just gonna grab some space on the queen side immediately. Then a6 gonna come. Or, yeah, okay, a6 she can take by knight, but... Yeah, I want to prepare for this move f6. Which is sort of the point. Or you just play c5, apparently. A little bit suspect. A little bit suspect. Okay, I'll go here. If knight c6, I take on c5. And if takes knight c6, I go knight b3 and I guard both these pawns. Yeah, I mean, b4, bishop e7, b5, then this knight is more or less trapped. I mean, it can go to b8. Yeah, that might actually be a slight issue. Oh, almost pre-move c4. No, with b5, knight b8. I mean, if it can just come to d7, she has no problems. So actually, let's just play a6 to destabilize these pieces a bit. Yeah, probably I misplayed it a little bit, but not too bad to the point that I'm going to quote crash out. Yeah, I think bishop e5 should come. Queen e2, rook d1, c4. Something like that. Yeah, I think this b5 is a good square for the bishop. Not that I want to take, but I just want to bring out my queen and play rook e1. Now d4 might come. But I can just play cd and this is hanging, so let's go queen e2. A little bit unclear what my plan is, though, after I develop all my pieces. Just kind of stuck, because I pushed all these pawns. So I don't have any more pawn breaks. Like, there's only a certain amount of them. I mean, maybe c4. I can take, and then take on c4. So maybe h3 first, bring a square for the king. And then I just push c4 and I pray. Actually, d4 is gonna come. d4 is gonna come for sure, if I play c4. Then this b4 pawn falls and I lose. Okay, this move, mega suspicious. Because of this knight. But if I go g4, knight h4 is there. So let's just play h3. Keep it simple for now. Okay, I plays it anyway, yeah? That is a little bit strange. That is a little bit strange. Just gonna put that knight on d4. Yeah, because obviously I want to trade the c6 knight and not the h4 knight. Now I'm threatening knight c6. But yeah, knight f5 back is gonna come, so maybe it's not so stupid. Okay, this move just allows me to win an exchange, I think. By knight c6. I think this is winning for me. But I have thought that so many times now. And it's only been true like half of the time, so... Yeah, if I go bishop g3, then knight f5 brings some complications, but this should be easy. Now with knight f5 I can just take on e4. No hanging bishop. If that bishop drops back, I'm going knight c6. That bishop goes to f5. I don't care. And I'm gonna put that bishop to d4 maybe. But knight g6 might come. Yeah, my mouse is a little bit too light to draw arrows, actually. I think that's just a problem. But yeah, knight g6, knight f4 is gonna come, so I still have to lock in for a bit. To convert this position.
Why can't I just take this, actually? At first I was believing her instantly, but... Yeah, I think she missed bishop takes f3, guys. I think that's it.
Yeah, now I take the queen, g3 I can take. This hangs, so she has to take. Or not. I like 3 rooks. And we win. Okay. Actually, it's not going bad at all. I think we're just all tired. So if I'm tired and I'm hanging pieces, but my opponents are also tired and hanging pieces, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, we can just quickly look at this game. Yeah, I decided to go for some quick development and just go for it. a4, a5, good. Okay, g4 is an interesting option, but not really conventional. Yeah, I should probably be playing knight d2 now. But yeah, still taking b4. It's more or less the same thing, actually. Okay, for one moment, taking this. This is not as good as I thought it was, because this pawn on a5 is apparently just a little bit too weak. So it's about equal. You know, I can put this bishop on c3. But yeah, there's gonna be some f6. Black has nothing to worry about. But allows dc5, okay. a6 also fine. Yeah, I'm actually playing this fairly well. Except that I should just be pushing this pawn to b5. And playing g4. Ah, okay, the point is, I think, I'm not sure, but maybe this, and then f4 and f5. But yeah, actually bishop b4 is there, so what would be the clue? Queen d2, this, and g5. Oh, you lock out the bishop. But yeah, we are saying g4 after queen takes c4. Let's just skip to the part where queen takes c4 happens. Yeah, actually, I was thinking about this too, but it's still, it should still win. Yeah, I think I was gonna play like this, and you play bishop f2. And I'm gonna take this rook. And yeah, it's a little bit unclear, like, let's say you take and play something like queen g5. Yeah, I can take with this, of course. If this... I don't know, maybe I can play queen h4, I can take this. It just, bishop f2 is good. Because you can't move this pawn, really. So yeah, I would have won anyway. But... yeah, so actually this game was pretty good. Now that I'm thinking about it. It was actually, it was fine. Except, yeah, I had a couple of moments where this is the clue, and now this knight is out of the game. Cannot go to f5. Whilst here, bishop h5 is just a good move. I thought about rook e1. But Compy says g5 minus 0-3. So, yeah, I think we should just leave it right there. Before bishop takes h3, maybe 2. Let's see. Yeah, here g4. Yeah, but still just this. And again, if he takes, I take this thing. So you cannot move this pawn. And I'm threatening to trade some pieces. So when this happens, I can, for example, I can trade. Let's say maybe bishop e4. Am I hanging checkmate? I don't think so. So this should be good. Yeah, and the computer, yeah, they just want you to take everything, of course. Also logical. So yeah, this was the way to go. Yeah, now I think... yeah, 3 out of 5 is actually a pretty good score. Actually not bad at all. Actually not bad at all, but of course, I think I lost like the first... yeah, I think I lost one. I won and then I lost again, so... yeah, let's quickly turn off the chat, by the way, as the new game is starting. And let's go. Actually, I also have to change overlay. Yeah. Oh, I mouse slip. Oh my god. Oh no. I wanted to play d6, of course. This is not looking good, guys. Oh, that would be such a stupid way to ruin this perfectly decent run. So actually, this is gonna make me even more locked in, because I really don't want to mess this up. But yeah, I think it's not in my hands anymore. Just any way to get some counters. Maybe this. Queen a4 is there. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. You know what I'll take? And now I'll play bishop g4. And if he trades the bishop, this pawn is weak. But yeah, okay, he wants to take with the queen. So my king remains in the center, I'm down a pawn. This is gonna end very, very badly, actually. Mouse slip proves fatal. Yeah, knight f5 and bishop e7. So if I go g6, he's gonna take this knight, so basically I have to go rook g8, but then knight d6. Or bishop e7. Yeah, or any move, honestly. Even just rook d2. Slowly he's gonna cook me. Yeah, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. I think I might have to resign this position already. Because if I bring out the rooks, he goes knight e7. There's nowhere I can go. There's no... I have no tricks up my sleeve. Now maybe I want to go g6 anyway. No, because he can go knight h6. No, I missed my chance. The only chance to get some counterplay, I missed it. And now I am doomed, more or less. Try to walk up the king. I can try to walk up the king, that's maybe the only thing, but yeah, rook e7 and he's gonna take on f7. Oh, not looking good. Not looking good. Yeah, this rook e8 take. Okay, knight d6. Yeah, it's just also good. Anything is good for him now. Okay, I'll just play this move. Yeah, I'm just making moves at this point. I just want to see if he blunders, because that's the only thing that can still happen. Is that he blunders, but it's definitely not in my hands. I think it's just knight b5 and rook takes d7 wins on the spot. So yeah, king c8, take. Yeah, maybe not actually. Wait, this feels very timid. Ah, wait, he wants to take on d7. Okay. That is fair enough. And if I go rook e8, knight takes f6, rook e7, he can take with the bishop on f6. Is this just it? Is this just how that run is gonna end immediately? Because it might be. It might be the end. Yeah, I don't see any way. Any way to save this at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign this. There's nothing there. Yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, I think after this move, I was just losing. Well, maybe not after d5, of course. That's knight f6. Yeah, actually this is semi-playable because you have this, of course. But yeah, bishop e3, knight g4. There are still some ways to get some play, apparently. Bishop e4 is wrong. Yeah, now I'm losing, essentially. So basically, bishop c5 is like semi-playable. And that's it. Nim says it's an interesting, also maybe more chances with king d7 after queen e2. Which is king d7 after queen e2, you're saying. Yeah, okay, but this king is a little bit suspicious, yeah, so he's just gonna castle, play bishop f4, and that king is just gonna get trapped in the middle of the board. Nothing to do here at all. Like, it would make sense, let's say... Yeah, actually not even if you win a move, because I was like, okay, you can bring the rook. But even bishop e3 is there, so... Yeah, no circumstance in which I can go king d7. But yeah, it was just a mouse slip, this move d5. I would never play this. It's absolute trash. Yeah, this hurts my soul a little bit. This hurts my soul a little bit. That it has to be like this. And not a more... You know, I feel like if I blunder a piece, it's better. Because then at least I know it's my fault, you know? But okay. Yeah, now also the game ends very soon, of course. So there's a lot of players still playing. Maybe we can look at Hikaru playing. That is entertaining. We can just quickly see this game. Bishop e7. Yeah, this system appears to be very trendy lately. So let's just put that eval bar. Yeah, it's very solid for black, but generally white is a little bit better. But yeah, in classical chess, white has found it hard to win this. I think Anish Giri plays this a lot with black, amongst others. Many grandmasters trying this now, but yeah, I think Hikaru's gonna win this. Sad, yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. But yeah, I think he's gonna win this easily with the 2 pawns. He has more time too. Yeah, if he doesn't blunder any of these pawns, he's just winning. Yeah, h5 is a great move, because now he can get the pawn up the board. So yeah, that's that. Maybe some other games. Who else is playing? Oh, Alexander Bordnik is still playing. Actually, the game ends right now, but okay. Still see some opening. Maybe something interesting happens. There happens HO Bava London variation. Yeah, a4, the point is to trap the bishop, of course, but... Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this a4 was a little bit dubious from my memory, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, it appears that it is more or less playable. Yeah, and in the time scramble he messes it up, but he's a 3200 grandmaster, so he wins anyway. That's basically all we have to know. Yeah, the next round should be starting soon, I guess, or not. Yeah, it's a little bit unclear. Yeah, the guys in the Title Tuesday chat are complaining about Proctor as well. Saying that, quote, Proctor freezed for several seconds. So this is what I was talking about earlier. That in that game in Freestyle Friday where it froze. And cost me a game. Next round is starting soon, so I have to turn off the chat real quick. And then we are going back. Yes, okay. Playing an international master, which is great. Should play c5. Invite the Sicilian. Because I know a lot of these knight f3 players in Title Tuesday actually just play e4 in real life. So I wanna tempt him. Okay, I don't know how happy I am playing a reversed King's Indian, as I've never looked at this in my entire life. But okay. Yeah, I think since I'm a tempo down, probably d4 should be played. But yeah, generally it's good for white, so, or for black in this case. The King's Indian is good for white, is what I'm saying. I probably should have been putting the bishop on e7 though. And then playing some knight d8, knight d6, f6. Yeah, okay, he wants f4, obviously. But also some knight f5 business could come. Yeah, I'm looking at bishop g4, but I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that actually. I'll just play this and play f6. Why not? What is gonna stop me? Yeah, it seems like I guard everything, so as long as there's no checkmate, I can play knight d6. I can trade off this good knight. But yeah, you can still get to c4 with this offer knight. Okay, c3, yeah, now we're getting a bit more of a positional approach by this guy. Which is good, because I don't like getting checkmated. So, yeah, I think knight c4 is gonna come. Or not. Okay, this seems odd. Playing this knight f5, knight h4. It's slow. I'm gonna take and claim this pawn as weak. I don't know if I want to play b6 though. Should go bishop b6. Yeah, I wanted to play bishop b6, bishop a6, but it's a little bit too slow. Position demands quick play. Yeah, okay, now he forces me to play it, but I have a feeling some f4 should come, but this knight is hanging, so he has to take my bishop. So I don't know why he's baiting b6. Maybe he wants this diagonal, which is actually pretty fair, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that move is actually. Let's go queen d7. Yeah, I have no idea what queen e2 does, but maybe I'm tripping. Oh wait, now if I take, of course, this knight is no longer hanging, so I probably have to go f6 then. Maybe it's still playable. I can take by knight, and then d4. Okay, he doesn't do it. Okay, he's gonna go for some pawn march. Can I create some counterplay is the question. Or it's not can, it's how, to be honest. I think c4 is my how, with knight a5. To take this pawn. He should be going g5. And that's why I probably should have been playing h6, preventing it. But okay, g5. Taking on d3. Okay, just take, and queen e7.
Now I take this knight indirectly and I prevent g5 because I can take. And if he moves the knight, I go bishop c4. Yeah, coming move is just gonna be rook c8 actually. Because why not? Just put bishop b8, knight a5, knight c4. No hurry. For me. Yeah, actually I'm just playing h6. He's gonna go h4. I have some bishop h5 ideas. Okay, for knight c4, by the way, he goes knight c2. Let's go here and play knight c5 instead. To exert some pressure. Because yeah, his attack is very scary, actually. Wait, he can push g6 now. So bishop b3. Yeah, it's actually g6 is not a problem at all. He should be trying to take one of these pawns. Probably I shouldn't have played h6 actually, but okay. Have to deal with it. Some queen c4 maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely getting cooked, but it's still unclear enough to the point where, you know, I'm not exactly crying about it. Wait, maybe rook h1 though. Knight takes c3. Ooh, that is a great move. Yeah, okay, I have to just sack this rook. Whatever. Just trying anything at this point. Yeah, knight d6 is gonna come. Wait, what? Ooh. Swindle. Oh, I was about to resign. And then I was like, no. I'm gonna play on. And that gets me a full game. That's actually a little bit crazy. Because, oh, I actually forgot to change the overlays, but okay. Whatever. Yeah, no, because you guys can obviously see I was completely losing, yeah? Like, I was literally, I hovered over a resign button. Yeah, I don't know if d4 is good. I'm not well versed in these positions, so I have no knowledge of this. Okay, I should be playing this. I'm not sure. Yeah, even here, bishop a5 is a great move to put pressure on this pawn. And if bishop d2, maybe... Yeah, just bishop e6 and c4 is gonna come. Yeah, f6, it was fine. It's good for me. c4 is great. This is all good. I'm playing well, but here I should have felt some more urgency playing knight c4. But I thought knight c2 should be there. But then this and knight b3. Compy says I have enough play to get away with it. Yeah, h6, horrible move. Because when h4 comes, eventually he's gonna threaten to take this pawn. And I have to take, and then he opens up the h file and he gets checkmating threats. So I should just be playing b5, apparently. You know, from rags to riches. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. Knight takes a4. G takes h6. Was good for me.
Okay, I have to turn off the chat again because the next round is here. 4 out of... I don't even know at this point, but... oh yeah, I also have to change overlays, yeah? Oh. Okay, what move? Yeah, let's go knight b3, knight f3, sorry, and bishop b2. So I saw that Nihal Sarin was playing this, and he's a great player, so let's just follow him today. Let's get the knight out. Okay, knight e4 feels like it's not a good move, but I don't know why, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Just play this. Okay, I have a slight development edge. Some slight pressure. Here's knight e5. How about I take? And I play bishop f3. I just want to create an isolated pawn like in the second game, which I were to ultimately throw away, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, I should be taking by queen now, actually. Or playing rook c3, which is fair enough, actually. This guy's fast, by the way. This bishop is misplaced, actually, also. So yeah, I just have to I have to kind of trade. He's just too active. This should probably be a draw, but okay. But yeah, it's a blitz game, so the odds of one of us throwing is pretty big. Yeah, you also can't offer a draw till move 30, so no draw. No draw at all. I actually don't know if my activity is good enough to be playing moves like g3. Let's just play g4 and try to capitalize this e6 pawn. Because yeah, obviously I don't want to get back rank checkmated. But doing this, now e6 is hanging and I have rook c6. Okay. Very solid play. Yeah, I just have to move quick and not blunder, and then it's fine. Wait, bishop h4 ideas. Wait, bishop h4. Okay, wait, I have bishop d5 check. Now I guard these pawns, and that means I can guard bishop h4 2. So yeah, let's just play this, rook d1, get to the open file. Yeah, he's looking for some f4. I know I probably shouldn't be playing rook f1, but okay. Yeah, if he plays f4, it's a good move. Yeah, good is a little bit of an overstatement, but good enough. I'm actually just getting zugzwanged. So yeah, I can't move the rook, I can't really move this bishop too much. But okay, I can try to make him fix his pawns. If he goes h4, I have bishop e6. Eventually I can also just play bishop c4, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, that should be a draw. No, or... oh, g3. Okay, I missed that move. He's gonna get some very good passed pawn, actually. Yeah, if he takes by bishop... might be losing for me now. Maybe not, actually. See, he cannot move his bishop.
If he moves his king, I go up. Yeah, I think it's a draw, but I can still mess it up, definitely. That's the current state of affairs. Unless he just pushes g2 immediately now, which would be a little bit goofy. There's just no way to prevent that move. There's no way to prevent this move. Yeah, I can't even sacrifice my bishop or anything. Yeah, king g3 is... okay, I have this also. Yeah. Yeah, I can just queen, somehow. He just walks all the way through. A little bit disappointing. Yeah, I don't know about this at all. Of course. Yeah, here d3 is not it. Rook c1 is it. Because this... he wants to put some pressure, and if c5 you always have d4 and then you get some hanging pawns. So d3 is a little bit stupid. But okay, yeah, this was still... it's a slight edge. It's what I said. But I missed that in this position he can just play rook c3. Now I also don't know why I went to e4. I should have just went to c4, actually. Getting a nice diagonal. W opening. Yeah, I mean it was good, but not if I'm playing it. Okay, g4 is wrong. So apparently this, a4, and if rook b2, g3, I should just sack the entire pawn. Ah, but of course, I can just play bishop c6, put the bishop here. And since he cannot quite create a second weakness, there is no way for him to win that endgame. Now playing g4, I actually misunderstand this, because now I create the second weakness myself. Now he misses this, and I miss it. And it's all good. Yeah, okay, apparently I should be playing this move. Even, yeah, I don't know, I was thinking about this, but just this and f4 probably. Rook e6 is there. So okay, that was dumb. Now if rook e1 f4, I didn't know about this pressure from him. I didn't know about allowing all this, because if I go king g2, he can take. And otherwise, maybe a pawn is gonna land on f3 in the near future. You know, bringing up the king. But I have rook e2. So, yeah, this obviously is just fine for white. Now this is even this is still fine. Bishop takes h5 is bad. Okay, I should be playing bishop f7, preventing this, by the way, but okay. It claims h4, I can still save it. Apparently this is technically a draw. Okay. This was also technically a draw if I play h4 again, and this is losing because I have no check. So he threatens to get in, and like we saw, he just can play g2. So that is something that I did not see. That actually just cost me the game. So that is pretty painful. Pretty painful. Yeah, so I mean the main takeaway is that I should be playing queen c2, rook c1, d4. Any of these moves are fine. But d3 makes no sense because it loses me a tempo, because I'm gonna go deeper anyway. It's actually round 8 now, yeah? So that there's also some break. That means I have to get some water, so I don't starve.
Yeah, so on 4 out of 8, that means technically I can still get to 6.5 or 7. So there is still some hope. But yeah, we will have to see. Yeah, Magnus is actually leading this time, not Hikaru, as Hikaru was, I think he won the early one, and Magnus is now leading the tournament in this one. Yeah, there's no news yet about how long the break is gonna take, which means it's probably longer than 4 minutes. That is probably the clue. Yeah, because anytime they don't say how long it's gonna take, it's more than 2 minutes. So that is the clue. But yeah, maybe I can look a bit more at how to play this position in detail. Yeah, White enjoys some activity. Nothing too crazy, but it's something. It's something. You could also play rook c1. And again, we just meet in the center. Yeah, you can take with both pieces. I guess maybe this is the most accurate. And here, a nice move, 95. To ultimately gain the advantage of bishop versus knight in the endgame. So White retains some small pressure. And of course, he would have to play it perfectly to even get there. So yeah, maybe this opening is not entirely dead. Now, maybe bishop b2 is also like not needed necessarily. I could also play like this. I think, yeah, in the World Championship match, it was something along these lines, where you went like bishop a3 and d4. They took something like this. And then played some c4, I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, I'd have to check that that game. I think, yeah, it was a World Championship match against Kukesh versus Ding, yeah. But I don't know exactly how he got that bishop to a3. That's the only thing I don't know. I just know it ended up there, but not when. Yeah, I could also be playing knight c5. I don't know if that makes too much of a difference. Knight c3, I mean. Yeah, so what happens if I take? This is just bad, like I thought. Okay, then d4 is maybe the last move I haven't checked. Yeah, the next round is also starting soon, apparently. Yeah, now a5. Quite spirited, but okay, let's say he plays c5 again. Ah, this is better now. Probably taking by bishop, maybe. Something like this. You know, dc4. And this. Bang. So, the conclusion is that here I should be playing d4. Should not be playing queen c2. Should not be playing rook c1. You should be playing d4, actually. That is the conclusion. Because if he plays the standard way with this and c5, it is bad for black. But it was good against queen c2 and rook c1. So that means we should be playing d4. What is your opinion of the system in the Sicilian? e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, take, e6. What? Wait. Let me just visualize this real quick. So, e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, take, e6. Knight c3, knight f6, knight takes c6, bc6, e5. Queen c7, yes. That is interesting. I think the move is like f4. It is generally considered to be good for white. It is tricky to the point that you can play it with black. That is my opinion of it. It's good for like 3 games, and then you should switch. Yeah, it's good for 3 games, I think. But it can exist. It's definitely interesting. Now, by the way, for you guys, we are talking about this line. Yeah, he says knight c6 first, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Sorry, this. Yeah, this. f4, then queen b6 comes. Okay, I don't have enough time. Quickly turn this off. But yeah, it's an interesting system for sure. You guys can look into it. Without shame. Okay, let's see. Let's play e5 this game. And if he plays the Italian... Okay, he does not. So... I wanted to play the bishop e7 thing that Hikaru played earlier. And yap about that, but we will not. As we are playing a Ruy Lopez. Yeah, I've played this a couple of times before in classical. Actually, I had this in a game at the European Youth Championships. I got winning. I was up a rook. I was up a rook in total, and I didn't end up winning the game. So, okay, I'm gonna take here because I c5 if he takes, and then I play c4. So, not sure what he's doing at all. e5 I can take too. Probably has to play c3. But okay, if he plays c3, I can take. Wait. Okay, wait. I have to lock in. I'm not blundering again. Come on, c5. He has no counters. If he takes here, he's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. If he moves that knight, I can go c4. Bishop d5, I can take it. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. It looks like I'm winning a piece, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like I know I'm not crazy. That looks like I'm winning a piece. Yeah, the fact that he's thinking about this means he didn't see it, which is probably good news. Yeah, I mean this, okay. Take that off the board and play c4. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna castle. He's gonna play bishop d2. This one is hanging, so take, rook e7. Can I win? bc2, knight c3. Maybe not. Wait. So take. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, this knight is my downfall. Now if I go rook e8, take. He can take on e7. But I can come back. And then this bishop remains trapped. Let's just do this and see what happens. Yeah, let's just do this and see what happens. I think it's winning. I think it's winning. Boom. Knight guards that rook. Oh wait, I actually miscounted the pieces, now that I think about it, but okay. I thought I'd be up a piece here. It's actually hilarious. Okay, yeah, he gets knight c3 here now. So if he takes the pawn, he's probably a little bit tired, but yeah, this is good. No. Okay, I'll take this one, because if he takes, he allows some counterplay. But of course, I was winning for sure. Very bad. Very, very bad.
on some active counterplay. Yeah, I mean, any moment he's trying to take this a2 pawn, it's gonna cost him some time. Now I'll play this move. And this rook is out of the game. And his knight is out of the game. And I have a passed pawn. We are maybe cooking something up. I also threaten rook e2, so he has to push b4 for sure. Or not. Ah, of course, now he takes there. Okay, wait, that actually makes sense. Wait, fair enough. Yeah, maybe now he should push b3. Or not. A little bit funny. Just keep pushing the pawn. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not just keep pushing your passed pawn? Makes sense. Because, I mean, if he plays knight e6, rook d8, rook a6, I have d3. He has queen b7. Maybe. Okay. Looks like he's blundering a pawn, but he's probably... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'll just take it. I'll just see what the trick is this time. I'm not even gonna look at it. It looks good for me. So, rook d8, queen f4. Oh, wow. I think he just missed this move. Now I just go back. If he goes queen c6, I have this. Okay. Let's go rook d8. Maybe he had queen b7 again, but we just don't talk about that. But actually, you can take and play queen d3 now. Or wait, I have knight e8, of course. Of course. Of course I have knight e8. Of course. This knight is gone. I can take on d6 by queen, trade. Don't know. Yes, boom. Okay, now I win a pawn. And therefore I win the game. No! Guys, who does this? This is so cheap. This is so cheap. Guys, he intentionally, he hangs his queen. Because he knows in my head, I'm like pre-moving. Like I'm only thinking about the good moves. So he just hangs his queen. I play king g7 and he takes. Oh my days, guys. This was winning for sure. Like I was winning at like 2 points at that. This oh my god. I can't even oh lord. Like this is oh my god. I can't believe this actually happened to me. Now let's just look quickly at this opening. Yeah, this is winning. Of course it is. Of course it's winning. Castle's good. Bishop d2 is trash. Okay, I have to play rook a7 and then now if he takes, he cannot take. So I just win. In the system mentioned, SF Stock 17 gives maybe interesting to see. Yeah, it's dirty for sure. I mean, but let's be real. If you were the white player, would you have done it? You would have. So like I don't blame him. I don't blame him because it's just fair game. He just wanted to he just wanted to put up one less trick, you know? But on the receiving end, it's very disgusting Actually, this is winning. Oh no! Oh my god, guys! It just continues. Guys, I can sack the queen. I could sack my queen. If I do this, I can take and I can queen myself. He has no back ranks. Oh my gosh. This is just, oh my, I don't even have words. Oh, I'm actually just thrown into the next game as well. So okay, quickly turn off the chat. Oh my days, oh my days. Okay, this time we are opening up e4 and we're gonna play a good game. And we are gonna come back from this stronger. Let's go. Let's go for the open Sicilian. Expecting some knight f6. Okay, yeah, this we saw this earlier. We saw this earlier. But then with e6, yeah, my opponent did not play the correct thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the move is here. I think knight c2 exists. I think knight c2 just exists. I think f4 also exists. Okay, let's play f4 to be active. I had this in classical one time. I forgot what I played. That's I think knight takes e4 I can take with the bishop. Yeah, because the only thing I have to not do is blunder. Because this is just very good for white. Long term it's very good for white. Just push the b pawn. Okay, we take, we play. Okay, let's not blunder queen b6 check. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we can play b3, so a4 I can meet with b4. I'm gonna play bishop c2. And this king is weak. Okay. Okay, we are cooking. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go knight d5. And allow the changing of this bishop for the knight. It may seem like black is doing well there, but I have f5 and this king is weak. That's the point. The king is weak. That's why this system doesn't work in the end. Okay, I don't know what a4 is about. I mean, yeah, there's many options here. I think I'll just do this and change. Yeah, knight c5 is just b4. Just grab some space. Rook a3. Yeah, maybe I should start this knight d5 business. I can also just start with queen d2, f5, and just take it slow. Okay, this allows some queen d4 check, perhaps. Maybe I'll just go, yeah, actually I'll just play knight d5 and show you guys what I'm yapping about. Yeah, I want to attack this king. That's all. That's all. Threading some discoveries now. So this queen is weird. It has to move again. And then we can be discussing... Yeah, I mean it depends on where the queen goes. Because queen b4 I go queen d4 check. But queen e5, the queen is a little bit odd. Probably queen d3. Okay, it just goes to b2. That makes sense. That makes some sense. A little bit of sense, not all the sense in the world. Just a little bit. Don't know where my pieces should go now. A little bit tough to see. Yeah, he's gonna take by h. Ah, that blunders queen takes b3 or I have queen d4 check. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like my pieces are active, but actually I'm just threatening nothing at this point. Not looking too good. Yeah, these moves like queen c3 are gonna start appearing again. Okay, that's a bit of an... This seems like it's reaching, but maybe not. Yeah, this pawn. Yeah, okay, I just have no time. Just have to move. I'm looking for some way to untangle. This pawn is weak, so I want to sack my rook, but he gets checkmate, so... He gets there first right now. That's the problem. Can't move this bishop because he checks there. Okay, wait, this just seems like a liberation of my absolute trash position. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, maybe he's gonna play queen f1 and check if I actually see it. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, now I'm at the point where I didn't checkmate, so he's just better. You know, following knight d7, knight c5, stuff like that. But okay. Not exactly losing either. It's somewhere in between. It is also a terrible move, because it allows my queen some squares. Also just kind of weakens the king. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing exactly. I guess I just kind of have to go up and down and wait till he does something stupid. If he's gonna do something stupid at all. But the point is, like, knight d7, now I can just play queen d3, attack this pawn, so he has to go back. So... yeah, I don't see how he's gonna make any progression. I think he's gonna repeat, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Let's play this move, prevent f4. He should have played that last move. I don't have any time. Wait, maybe I had... Oh, no, wait, no, I didn't. Okay. Wait. So this... slowly but surely, I am kind of getting squeezed. I have no time either. Wait, if he plays e6, I actually win. Wait. Can I get in? H4, take. Oh, I have no time. Oh my god. YOLO. Okay. Oh, and he gets king g3. Okay. Very tense, but not quite it. Not quite it. Okay, wait. Let's look at this game. And the chat is back, by the way. But I know about the structure. I was better for sure when I was playing these, when I was pushing these pawns. Yeah, because I had a similar position once. But apparently I should just be taking b takes a4. Yeah, it's a little bit... Maybe king h1. You know, it's a little bit too slow. I should play queen d2 and guard the pawn like that. Had a game like this, drew, but was winning with knight versus bishop as black. Yeah, the point, that's the point indeed. He wants to, but on the one hand, yeah, maybe this is just a specific scenario where it just doesn't work for white. Normally, the king doesn't have enough defenders. Like, let's say it be like this. Yeah, okay, this is all fine. Let's say he just does this. Sorry, like this maybe. And, oh. This is good for white. This is good for white. Because this king is weak. But when I do it, it's trash. No, but of course here he already has the open file. And this just paralyzes my position, not allowing me any counterplay. So I just messed up. I messed up completely. Now, we are getting another game. So I have to just turn off the chat. Yeah, sorry about that. But it is the chess.com policy. Let's see. We get pawn to d6, and we are gonna take the center. Okay, yeah, let's just play knight f3. Isn't this like the famous game from Paul Morphy? But okay, yeah, this is just good. Just a good end game. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I played bishop e5. I shouldn't be taking this and giving him the bishop pair. So it's kind of a useless move, but we are just gonna pretend I did not play that. That is what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is some peak life advice. You know, if you have a problem and you don't want it to be there, just act like it's not there. Yeah, now he has some questionable light squares, but it's nothing much. I'm not gonna overreact here. It's nothing much. As long as he doesn't take on c4, it's fine for him. But yeah, knight h4 maybe. Also shouldn't be blundering the e4 pawn, but for now it's good. Generally, these types of positions should be a little bit better for white, but okay. I'll go here. If he takes the f5 and e4 squares are bad. And it's... okay, wait. This allows me to get a knight to e4 and threaten knight to f5 check. And I don't see what he can do to guard this pawn. So maybe I am cooking him. That is essentially what I'm saying. Now if knight c4, I can go b3, he goes knight b6, he attacks this. So after knight c4, I'm going to castle my king, b4, take, and any move should win, essentially. So I think I'm winning, but it is a very, like, it's a winning position, but it's one that I can mess up for sure as well. That's the problem. Yeah, there's this, and now I'm threatening knight f5. And I don't know what he's gonna come up with, because after knight f5 he also has to go back to the back rank with his king. He plays a5, which is fine. Decent move. But okay, I'm gonna take. He's gonna go rook g6. I go back. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to take this pawn and play king g8, blunder the knight. Just want to keep it controlled and nice and slow, just, you know, outmaneuver it. You know, just up a pawn, so eventually I'm going to play knight d2. f3, g4. And I'm gonna win. Is the plan. Yeah, first we want to solidify these great pieces. But he's solidified his knight on c4 as well. So yeah, I still have to play it accurately. Maybe I should just throw this pawn up the board, by the way. Maybe that's the play. Oh wait, this just also allows me to open up this rook. Because I don't think he can gambit this h5 pawn with a king on f8 and a rook on g6. If he takes, I can double up on the h-file. So I think I'm cooking him. But I mean, I've been saying that like every game, so it's probably not very believable anymore. but I really think I'm cooking him now. That's the thing. Okay, bishop e7, g4, knight b6, g takes h5, rook g8. A little bit unclear. Okay, doesn't do it. Wait, this just allows taking and check. Or am I crazy? Actually, it's both, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Who cares? Boom. Okay, now we got the exchange as well. So now the only thing that's left is not blundering rook f1 knight e3. I should be chilling out a little bit more these days. I'm even up like a full 40 seconds on the clock. Like, what am I even on about? Yeah, I have this move. And then I have this move. And now all the files are opened up. Yes, this is what we want. Okay. I think this is checkmate. Or wait, of course it's not checkmate, but... Wait, maybe it is. Maybe it is. It's actually not wildly relevant if it ends up mating in the end, but... You just have to not blunder that rook. I don't think I am, so... Threatening mate, he has to go here. Or he plays rook f8 and he trades the rooks, but okay. I'm going to take all of your pawns. Now I also win the g6 pawn, so he doesn't even get an outsider. And I win his knight. Okay, that's it. That's it. Let's go. Solid endgame grind. It's a solid endgame grind. That's exactly what it is. I'm just gonna put the chat back. But yeah, as you guys know by now, I can't put it on for too long because of course another game is gonna start soon. Unless this was actually the last round already. It might be the last round or not. I'm not sure. Maybe after this it's the last round. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Are there? Yeah, no, this is the last round actually. But we're still gonna look at this game because I don't care. W game. Yes, exactly. This one was actually, I think this is like the only game where I played like well, like actually good. This was just a good idea, putting it like this. Bishop d5 is a great move. He should be playing king d7, not, you know, stepping out of knight f5, not really engaging with it too much. But this move's stupid, and knight e4 is good. Yeah, you can also start with this move, but I thought now he still has rook g6, guarding the pawn. Now apparently you can go b4, a4 and you win. But okay, whatever. Knight e4 is the top engine move, by the way, but yeah, this was good. Knight e4 is good, a3 is good. It's all good. It's just all good. Yeah, here the only moment where I was doubting a little bit is this. g4 and then knight b6. Take this. And now he can... Ah, wait, maybe I have knight e3. Engine is not suggesting it. Yeah, bishop g5. Ah, of course it's not... I can take the bishop, so... But we are talking about rook dg1. Yeah, okay, obvious. Just, okay, if he changes, I can just push the pawn. And if this, I can do this, and yeah, I have a passed pawn on h6. That's basically all we have to know, but it's a bit... Still a bit tricky, of course, but yeah. You can just double up, play h7, and you're gonna win very, very soon. Probably. Yeah, I think that just wins. Now, is this just the end of the tournament? I think... Yeah, I think Magnus Carlsen does win the tournament with a solid 10.5 out of 11, which is very good, of course. Yeah, I actually did get a lower score than the early Title Tuesday, unfortunately. Is this the new Charles Leclerc? Yeah, I don't know exactly what this is referencing. I mean, I know who Charles Leclerc is, of course, but... Yeah, but yeah, so the tournament has ended. Now there is a couple of things we could do. We could play fewer games, or we could go home. Basically, that's more or less it. Yeah, I don't know. Ansh, do you want to play chess, or are you going to bed? Which is also fair. Yeah, it's actually pretty late now. This was the late Title Tuesday event. Yeah, overall, the only thing that I'm just mad about is like that. I'm never gonna forget this moment. Queen b1, king g7. That's all. That's all, to be honest. Sure, I can. Okay, I think we are going to play a match with viewers. Okay, now that means I am going to close Proctor. So for a couple of seconds, you are gonna see nothing. Worry not. I just have to add some window capture things. Let me just get chess.com here. You know, first things first. Boom. Not dox myself. Also pretty important. Is it already here? Yes, it is. Oh, wait, did I just cancel it accidentally? Wait, you should see this now. You are seeing this. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Let us play some chess. Some more chess. Yeah, I don't know, just send the username and we can play. Yeah. Yeah, also I should probably crop this a little bit differently. It's a little bit too cropped. But yeah, I don't know where you guys are from. For me it's 12 at... Well, not exactly 12 at night, but... Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, 12 is night. So, but yeah, I should be a little bit more quiet now. That's all. Yeah. Yo Taro 2009. Okay. Let's play. Yeah, I don't know. What are we trying to play? Are we trying to play 3+1 like Title Tuesday, or are we going to play something like 3 plus or like bullets or stuff like that? Yeah. I think, wait, actually let's just play 3 plus 0, because then that way there is flagging possibilities, making it more fun. Because like when you play Title Tuesday, you can't quite flag your opponent, but you still have to play fast. But now I can just play fast, and then if I'm losing, I just give away all my pieces and I still win on time. So that's all. Yeah, I think I sent the match to you. So any second now. We are gonna play any second. Yeah. Yeah, any second.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he just has to set some things up. I don't know, are you receiving the thing? That's good. I'm not that fast on this device. Ah, okay, wait. Yeah, no, maybe we should add an increment in that case. That's fair enough. If you're playing on like mobile, I will have a way too big of an advantage. So that's not fair. I'll add an increment of let's do 3, 2. Then we can actually get some games that are, you know, of a bit higher quality than so far. So yeah, the invite is sent. Can you send again? I have... Go ahead, I'll send one more time, yeah? I'll just also send a friend request here, boom. Now you should be able... Oh, it says you sent too many challenges to Yotaro 2009. So actually, it is not on me anymore. You have to now send the thing, otherwise it's gonna glitch. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna glitch. So yeah, you should just go like to my profile and click the challenge button. It's not exactly rocket science or something. Yes, we are here. Okay, let's play. Yeah, let's go for e4. Like I have been for a while. I'll miss the opportunity to play e6 and actually show the viewers what we were yapping about all that time ago. He's using my own spells against me now. Yeah, you guys can see I played this in classical a couple of times. This is worth playing for sure. Let us play f4. Yeah, let's play this move. Yeah, by the way, this guy's not actually 1700 also. He is way stronger. This is just his alt. Bishop b7. Yeah, I think a couple of options are here. Knight b3 I can take. And oh sorry, wait, I can play knight f3 or knight b3 right now. That's all. And then after b5 I can take. Play e5. Yeah, that's the only options really. When I decide to play the system like this. Yeah, this should be an inaccurate move. Because he is forcing me to take, which I was gonna do anyway. And now, why did he play h6 and not b5? So I'm just gonna go f5. And I want to sacrifice this pawn. Because he has some weak light squares if he takes it. So obviously he's not gonna take. Puts that queen on a5. And I'm just gonna put that bishop on b3. Yeah, he should be searching for some long castle. And yeah, I'm just gonna go this, set up this move, you know. Yeah, now he plays h5, so he kind of admits that his opening was kind of dumb. If we're being honest. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, let's move here and try to get the knight to f4. Means he should play bishop f8 now. Or actually, yeah, but because I also have knight d4 now. Attacking e6. I mean, this just doesn't really do anything, right? So I can just play g3. And slowly but surely, the pressure on this pawn is gonna prove fatal. So he should go bishop f8 still. Or not. He wants this. Which is not that stupid, to be honest. Also not a huge problem though. Just take and play knight d4 and play knight f4.
Yeah, I just want to take advantage of his light squares, that's all. Yeah, now knight g4, queen f3. You know, if e5 I can also always jump to these squares with my knights. So I'm just trying to provoke this move by him. But he should probably be playing d5. Takes an e5, but he does it like this. Maybe concretely he has some point, because I thought I could take by queen, but of course he plays knight e3. So we take like this, and we enjoy this diagonal, but yeah, I actually can't guard this knight with rook g8, because I can take. But I mean, he was kind of forced to do it, but but it's still good for me. It doesn't matter if it's forced, of course. Yeah, now the only thing is I still have to get rid of this h-pawn by a move like queen f1. Obviously, you don't want to blunder knight e3 though, so just go rook d2, guard these squares. And then I will go queen f1 shortly. Also queen d5. Yeah, because both these pieces are hanging, meaning he has to take. And that means that I am winning. That means I'm winning for sure. Yeah. This, yeah, just c3. Yeah, I just have to bring this rook, play knight e3, change the knight, and then I will win. Yeah, I mean, he does it kind of voluntarily. I'm gonna take here. So rook e4, take, bishop c7, take. Take, I can take. If takes, I'll wait bishop e7, wait here. Rook d7, rook e3, rook e7, knight f5, rook e8. Yeah, it's trickier than I would like to admit, so I just play rook d3 and I play c3. Yeah, no back rank checkmate. But he's getting in, actually. He is getting in. Yeah, unless I just stop it, but... Okay, this gives me a tempo on what I was gonna do already, so... That is good for me. Actually, very good for me. Very good news. So now I can play this move. He has to go back, I take. And I get in a passed pawn. But yeah, he gets rook e2 if I take immediately. So maybe the final touch is just this move. And now he cannot guard the f6 pawn. Or wait, he can play knight g8. Or this. wait, I'm not cooking at all. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I think I'm seeing things, but I'm not. That's all. But I do think this rook is trapped. So... I think this is actually the end of it now. I think this is actually the end of it now. Finally. Yeah, this rook is just gone. I mean, he can check. Take, rook f3 here. Yeah. Okay, quickly. Because of course we want to see gameplay. But quickly, why does this just not work for black, and what should he do instead? Because that's actually interesting. What exactly went wrong? h6 is a bad move, like I said. After b5 I was gonna take. By playing this, he wasted tempo because we can see later he plays h5. I give up my bishop to damage his pawn structure. And the point is that I want to reroute this knight to f4 and pressure this pawn. And slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Now knight e2 is inaccurate. It's too slow. I should be playing h3, fixing this pawn. Here he has queen c5 and he can trade the queen. If he trades the queens, he has the bishop pair, and the knight f4 ideas become a little bit more vague, which means it is better for black than what happens. Yeah, because the king is not too safe of him, and now I win. That's all. So when he allows me to take and play knight d4, I win. Now here, he should go back, play d5, and he should do anything not to play this move, e5, which yeah, I should be highlighting these squares, not the king, which weakens these squares. Now, in some positions, you can even sack this pawn and get e5, and now there's a pawn on d5, making this less, like, good for me, but of course this knight is hanging, so Fly is disagreeing with me being up right now. But yeah, so that's the point. That's the point. He should be playing b5. Yes, are we up for more games? Boom. Yeah, I'm just gonna play what I played earlier. We wanna do this. Yeah, I also just now discovered that the window captures. Share all my windows. I did not notice this, but okay, whatever, it's fine. This... Yeah, so we are entering what I had in this today already, but my opponent went for d4. Then I played d6, and then he played d5, e6, and we got into a mess. This is a little bit passive by him. I could go d6. I could go d5. Now d5 is boring, but it's good. And d6 is dubious, but fun. So we are gonna play d6. Because we are playing this game for fun after all. At least right now. At least right now. Yeah, I think actually it should be slightly better, but after d6, here you should be playing d4. I don't know why does this glitch like that. If I play this move, it just puts me forward. But yeah, you should be playing d4 anyway, preventing e5, but okay. Now d4 might be interesting. Yeah, I should have been putting this knight to d7, allowing e4, but I was not quite paying attention, if we're frankly being honest. I was not quite paying attention, I was yapping a little bit too much right there. And that cost me some nuance of this position. Now I'm gonna block this. This position revolves around, is white gonna get d4 or not? Right now, of course, I play knight e7 so I can take. He should go knight e4, queen e7, but if he goes d4, I have f5. So it still is looking pretty fine. It still looks pretty fine, yeah. Yeah, I probably should be better now. Maybe just push this pawn all the way to f4 even. Okay, he plays d4, the liberating move. I mean, he didn't really have too many other alternatives, so I'm not really gonna shame him for doing it, but it looks like after knight c5, knight e4, knight c5, I have some tactics against that knight on e4. And if he takes, yeah, of course I can take, that's the point, that's what I was saying. But if he doesn't take on d4, then what is he gonna do, you know? If he takes here, I can get the pawn chain. Looking very good. Only thing is maybe, yeah, actually bishop d3 I also have knight b4 I can take, so yeah, it's a little bit questionable what he's doing. Maybe knight b1 is there, which is just ridiculous. Why is this possible, guys? Like, okay, wait, maybe I have queen f6, or wait, then he can take, so knight b1 might just be there. Maybe that's just a respectable move. Wait, I have d3, so knight b1 I had d3 takes and knight b4, that's why he's playing a3. He's sharper than me at this point. He's actually sharper than me. Now, couple of options. I have a couple of options. I can play knight e5.
Don't think so. But yeah, it seems like he can slowly but surely get that pawn back. I'm looking for ways to attack him. So I might go a5, I prevent b4. He's gonna go knight b1. I know he is. And I'm gonna play knight c5. And when he's gonna take here, he opens up this bishop, allowing some queen g5 ideas when his knight is gone, of course. So that is what I want to be doing. He is also a little bit short on time, but not like crazy. Yeah, a little bit. It's just actually a good description. Yeah, just going here, like I said. I mean, if I get to take and play knight e5, then he's gonna have some big problems, because then this bishop's gonna remain good. Yeah, so let's say I take and play knight e5. It seems like he has to take me, and then I take with the pawn, and I have the connected passers, yeah? Because if he takes here, I check with check, and I take his queen. And now I'm gonna go f5, e4. Now, if I do it right here, knight g5, e4, queen d2, he threatens knight e6. And he threatens to take that pawn, that juicy pawn. So maybe this is not as clear as I want it to be. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not quite grasping this position. Yeah, there seems to be no tactics for me, which is a little bit strange. I mean, it's probably like they are there, but I'm just not seeing it. But that's beside the point. Actually, wait, I can take and play f5. At first, I thought he can just move his queen, but I can go here, and this pawn is guarded. This one is guarded. If I get this one to d3, I win. Yeah, of course I shouldn't blunder queen takes g7 check, but rook f7, and then d3. So I go rook f7, we attack the queen, and now d3. And it seems that I'm winning this game. Okay, still being a little bit tricky. So I have to be careful about not blundering something stupid. Okay, let's just change this, get it off the board. Play that move queen e8. Change the queens and we effectively win this game. Yeah, I mean, if he has to take, I could go f4 and e3, and I pick up this game. I pick up this game for sure. These pawns are too good. Yes. Okay. CalculatedRhysks. Yeah. Okay, go. Okay. Yeah, no, I get that a lot. Because of course the reason I'm called CalculatedRhysks on YouTube is because my name is actually Rhys. When will I beat Marijn Smink? Yeah, this is referencing a game in which I played trash. Actually, 2 times I was facing this 1900 in classical chess actually, and I did not end up winning it. 2 times I ended up drawing. But yeah, anyway, this should be... Yeah, d5 was good. Yeah, actually, I probably should be looking at the games first and then yapping about... I should be analyzing the game first and then sending a next invite, but okay. Yeah, let's go for the Catalan. The great Magnus Carlsen said that this, quote, used to be great, but that's only on his level. For us newbies, it's still good. Yeah, I think this is the move. Okay, b6 is one move that I've not seen in quite a while. I don't know if it's a mouse flip or if it's just some line. I guess 95. I am threatening. Wait, maybe he can play c6. As queen. Wait, 96 to take. Rook b8. Yeah, this he has 95. I can take. Okay, okay. We are playing some interesting chess apparently. This is something I do not know about. So either he is bluffing, or I'm just beating this guy. What tournaments will you be playing this year? That very much depends. I mean, if you're talking about like this year, like 2025. Actually, wait, let's bring back this bishop and pressure this pawn. But yeah, on the short term, I will be playing in Trieste in Italy, and I will probably play in January the Wijk aan Zee, of course. Amateur group, by the way. Not quite that level yet, but maybe one day. But yeah, I don't know for the coming months. I haven't really planned too much yet. Yeah, so actually, if you have any suggestions, do let me know. Yeah, I think I could just take this pawn. Because if he takes, I don't care. My king is perfectly safe. I have 95 coming too. So seems good. Seems good for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you are sacrificing like an exchange with all these pieces on the back rank. Like, maybe it makes sense if the pawn is on b5 or something. Maybe he did just mouse slip after all. I guess we'll hear it after the game. Did he mouse slip or not? Question of the day. But yeah, now I should just pick up this game. This is just a routine win. Rilton Cup is nice as well as Hoge. 85. I think this is good. Yeah, the Rilton Cup, I played the tournament last year. It's a good tournament. Might be going again. It just depends. It just depends on you know, what the mood is like. Yeah, that type of stuff, I don't plan it as far as most people do. I should go e3, solidify the pawn structure. Yeah, he can't really get, like, the king is weak, but if you look closer, you could just see this bishop. There's no pieces to checkmate me at all, and all these squares are covered somehow, except h6 and h4 and h3. But you get the point. Now this is fine. Yeah, I mean, okay, he wants to take here, which could theoretically impose some problems on me. If I go here, he goes there. Yeah, I should probably go to sleep after this, holy shit. But probably knight g4 is good. If he takes, I play rook b1. I'm threatening to take. Bishop e7. Bishop e7, what will I play? b4. Yeah, let's go b4. That way I just can play rook d1 or rook c1. And that's no issues. Takes here. Okay, obviously I have to take the bishop. And okay, yeah, there's a little bit of empty space behind this. But okay, it's not too big of a deal. Just play this move.
Probably I should be taking on c7 actually. That makes a lot more sense now that I'm thinking about it, but okay. Knight e7. Actually, I also should be playing rook d1 on the last move, not allowing this knight to go anywhere, but even after 2 blunders in a row, it's still good for me. So, no worries. Because yeah, now I can go rook d1, and this knight can move. Rook c8 might be there, you know, trying to play knight c6. Okay, he's just going for this plan, which is understandable. If I go a5, he goes b5. I might actually have to think about how to convert this advantage. This is actually not as clear as I would like it to be. Okay, first let's just preemptively play h3. If I move this rook, he takes my rook, so I don't know what I'm doing. Getting a little bit nervous. No, but queen c3 should come. I don't think he can change the queens. Okay, wait, I can take on c6 maybe. No, but it's too much. It's too much. I shouldn't do it. I mean, probably I should be doing it, but with 17 seconds, I probably shouldn't do it. That's all. That's all. Now I'm threatening bishop b4, queen d8. But he goes here. Okay, wait, this. Ah, wait, after takes he has knight b3 in the end. Wait, I think he's actually gonna take this one home. Or not, wait. He could have won. He could have won. That's that. Who's the strongest player I have ever played over the board? I think the strongest player I have ever played is... Yeah, I have a player in mind, but I just have to make sure it's actually the right one. Yeah. I think it's Daniel Friedman, which is a former top 100 player and a grandmaster, and is actually also my highest draw ever. Anyways, okay, maybe I just suck at chess. This is good for him if he plays knight g4. Because he's attacking this. Okay, obviously I don't want to give his bishop. But wait, does that mean b6 is actually not pointless and it actually makes sense and I'm just stupid? Wait, queen d4 is just the best move. That's actually very surprising. Queen d4 is the best move. But here, bishop f3, preemptively designed to counter queen h5. Now, since he doesn't play knight g4, I'm winning, basically. And I probably mess it up, eventually. Yeah, here, I should be taking on c7. Like I said. So I wasn't quite paying attention, now he's doing well. Then here he can win by taking, what was it again, wait. Yeah, he can take here, play knight b3. That's what I was talking about. Now both these pieces are hanging. And I lose. But he blunders a checkmate. So, that's all. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any other viewers are trying to play me. Just send some username or something. But for now, I think I'm playing him again. Yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Yeah. Actually, don't know. If takes. Yeah. Maybe queen c4 is also then a move. But yeah, then he gets bishop b7, so... Yeah. No, I guess I played it fine. Except for that one moment. b6 is not a mouse slip, by the way. Yeah, exactly. It's not a mouse slip at all. I just don't know what I'm doing, I guess. Let's go for g6 this time. Yeah, it's good for white. But... it is interesting. Okay, yeah, you just placed it very passively. Now I can play c5, but... let's just let's not this time. Let's play more actively. Moves like e5. Yeah, I want to put knight c6, but I kind of can't. So I'll play it like this. And we're just gonna push. I want to get that bishop out someday. I don't know how exactly. b3 is designed to do that, so I'm gonna push this pawn. I don't know if I should keep pushing. I'm just gonna keep pushing it. If he takes, I have knight b6, I think. Knight c3, bishop d7, and this falls. So when he goes knight c3, I can just play a3. So I think this is pretty interesting. a4. Yeah, it's very edgy. It's normally in classical time controls I don't quite play like this, but for blitz it's good. Now, yeah, play b6, could play e5, could play c6, and d5. Many options. Let's just play it like this though. More standard. Actually, he can play a3 now, and then play knight c3, attack this pawn. Maybe I slightly messed up, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. If a3, maybe I put the knight on e4. Now if he plays knight c3, I can take. But if he plays knight e2, I go knight f6. He plays like f3. He is better. Okay, but he plays this. Maybe I want to keep cycling knights, but maybe not. Yeah, because he wants knight f6, bishop d3. If I play e5, take, this. A little bit dubious. It's a little bit dubious. That's all. Yeah, I'll just play this move. Because I have to liberate myself somehow. So I might as well just do this. But now the question is, how am I gonna get any control of the center? c6, d5, e6, d5. I mean, I guess this, because I also have b5 now. And then I can reroute the knights to c4, which is good. Yeah, actually, I think I fixed this position somehow. Because since d5 is coming, even if he plays e4, how is he going to get a space advantage at all? He plays d5, which is logical. Might be the best move, actually. I kind of overlooked it. Now if b5 he takes, yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't quite work. b5's not there. Let's take like this. And just get the rook in. Maybe this. But yeah, he has some e4, yeah? Which actually makes it... Okay, I don't know why rook e1, why not e4 immediately. Now I can try to take and take and take on a1. Which would be very nice if he misses that, actually. That would kind of make my day. But he doesn't miss it. Okay, that's to be expected, but also a bit unfortunate. Now if I take, he takes. So let's do this and try to double. Actually, if he goes rook c1, I might be getting... I mean, cooked is a big word, but...
It's interesting. Yeah, my head is starting to hurt a little bit. From so much chess. If I go here, he goes bishop b6. Which is annoying. Let's go here, attack this. Now he has to go e4. And then I play this move knight d7 and I change the bishops. And we can see that I have some control over the dark squares. So I have some potential to get some knight c4 going, but white is better, generally speaking. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe black is better. Because this pawn is fixed for the endgame, so it's actually very unclear at this point. I'm just actually, I have no idea who is actually doing what. Now let's play this move king g8. A bit mysterious, but I'm trying to walk out of queen d4 check without weakening the king with f6. Now I want to take and play rook c8 and play knight b6 c4, but I can't. Also don't have too much time. How am I gonna grind this one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. It's just wait, he actually gets the open file now. Maybe he is grinding me. Who is grinding who? A little bit suspicious maybe, but yeah, okay, I can get my knight to c4 though. Which actually is very good news. That means that I'm probably grinding him now. Okay, wait, this, if I go rook c8, he takes. Okay, so I have to take. Ah, so okay, I'm not getting any knights here, and he's gonna take with the queen. Which should lead to a draw. Okay, so he takes with the pawn, he's ambitious. Which he should be, by the way. Great job. And now this. But I don't think he should be ambitious in this position though. But in general, you know, you're doing well, but probably I can just do nothing. Wait, now he has queen d6. Wait, I messed up. Here, this. Okay, this is a repetition, but he should be... Wait, now he has this. Oh wait, he doesn't play it. Yeah, wait, he's slowly getting in. I have to check like this now. Which is not good at all. He's going to go here. I go here. Take, I can take. What is going on? Probably he's winning after some king d3 or something, but... Yeah, just keep repeating this. Because I have no moves. I'm just hoping at one point I can sneak in my queen in one of these squares. You know, like that. That would be nice, but... Okay, I have to go here. Because if I move the queen, he could take. This should be a draw. Somehow. I think amidst the chaos, a draw arises. Wait, this is actually promising for me. He has a lot of weak pawns. A lot of weak pawns. Wait, I think I might actually get something going now. But okay, his pawn is like 2 squares away from queening, so maybe not. Wait, I actually have to... I can't even stop him anymore. Just have to go. But yeah, he can just play rook... like if I go h2, he goes rook b1. g5, a6, g4, a7, g3, a8, g2. I can try. That's all. I can try it. The last resort. But yeah, he should just play some rook b8 and make... Yeah, okay, this is also good enough. If I queen he takes. Yes, he beat me. He beat me. Yes. Now, looking at this game, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, a5 is good. a4 is good. I can go e5, and if he takes, of course, I can exploit, actually like this, I can exploit the pin. So I should just be playing e5 and not queen e8. It's a preparatory move for nothing. Essentially, just waste the move. Now this is all... Queen c7 is the move to get the... capitalize these squares. By the way, I will play this guy who's inviting me right now, but first we are looking at this game. Now, yeah, I'm actually just slowly getting cooked, which is kind of surprising. I misevaluated this. This is +1. He can't just break through. It's not a draw at all. I suck at chess. Is our conclusion. I'm curious to see if even this rook ending is a draw. Winning, I mean, for him. Yeah, it's winning. Yeah, his pawn is just too fast. Is the point. His pawn is just way too fast. I was yapping. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. But yeah, anyone, send me a match and I will play. I will play. GG. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was interesting, but... Okay, let's play this guy. Yeah, let's just look for Sicilian, because clearly g6 is not working in my favor, guys. I might as well just play this. So, I don't know if my music, where that went, but okay. Yeah, I can just take this, yeah? Highly dubious by white, even for blitz. Highly dubious. If black knows how to counter it, it is basically winning, in my opinion. But okay, yeah, no, I'm way too tired. Actually, what am I talking about? If this, he goes 95. Okay, let's just play this, attack his bishop, and then he goes back, and then I go bishop e7, and then 95 doesn't work anymore. If he doesn't go back, I just take his bishop, so that is easy enough. Going to sleep, yeah, of course. Of course. It's super late. I should probably stop at some point as well. We'll see. We'll see when I end, but not right now. Right now it's still fine, but eventually it has to come to an end, you know. All good things do. Bishop g5 allows f6. Yeah, that's just all. That's just maybe that's just the end of it. But yes, bishop takes e6, take here. I mean, I know it doesn't work, but I just still don't want to allow it. Like, I'm at that point where I just have to prioritize easy play over good moves. Yeah, let's just get that boy off the board. And get a juicy monster bishop. Now all I have to do is castle and play f6, and then I win. More or less. More or less. Yeah, 96 just bishop c6, f6 coming. Opening up all the files. Now knight f4. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is for this white player. But it should be good. Okay. that is pretty obvious once I see it on the board. Wants to push that pawn, of course. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to take any of the spawns, but you know, put that knight on e5. It's a little bit risky though by me. It's not really needed to convert the extra pawn, but I might as well, you know. If h5, knight f4, so this. But okay, take this. Works for me, I think. Let's just go for it. So yeah, last game I had, I was thinking about moves that were good way too long. But now this should give me a win, for sure. I mean, he's still active. Queen b7, maybe. But okay. Yeah, so for sure it's a little bit too much, maybe. He still has some tricks up his sleeve. Maybe b4, fixing this pawn. I think I'm just gonna go f5, and then I'll go f4, and then I'm gonna go f3. Yeah, this I talked about earlier. I'm gonna go queen d8. Obviously I want to trade the queens, so he's gonna go back. Yeah, he has decent combat. Wait, what? He can take this pawn off the board. But I have rook a7. Okay, this guy is just seeing stuff that I'm not seeing. That's a little bit worrying. I'll attack this knight. He can only take one of the two pawns. If he takes here... Wait, he's actually also attacking f6 though. And b6. Oh, wait. Wait. This is not good at all. I thought I had rook c7 and, you know, slow play, but he can take here, so... Maybe he's just cooking me. Let's go here. Yeah, now I just have to go active. I have to go all in. Because I messed up. And not like a little bit either. I mean, I completely messed it up, actually. I don't know if he's going back. I think he's being a bit too pessimistic about his chances. And this allows me some counters. Yeah, passed pawn, weak king though. It's a draw in the end, but I mean chess is a draw, so doesn't really say too much, I guess. Okay, this he wants to go there, and that would kill me essentially, but this move guards that. And I can go here. Okay. And now I'm winning this game. I think I'm winning this game. Yeah, let's bring the king back to this passed pawn. Then push b3. Okay, wait, if I go here he checks actually. Then I walk back the king. And he has to spot that he can check in the first place.
Oh wait, you can do this. Go here. But I can go to here. Ah wait, he can take. Oh, he doesn't see it. Giving me a chance to convert. So now I can go here. Let's walk my king in. And then play b3. This is actually very interesting. With what piece am I taking? It's too late for this. Okay, I think I should take by rook and then put the king on b2. Okay, I don't know why he allowed me to get the pawn to b2. He should have played rook b7 first. Now he has to go up and then go king c1. I mean, his passed pawn is of course not far enough. You should just resign now. Yeah. But we can see that here. Yeah, of course this is all winning. This was better, but okay. Just quickly this rook endgame. That's all I want to know. Is this rook endgame? Yeah, so this. Ah, rook c4 is there. And now I escort the pawn easily as well. So in the end, it doesn't even matter. The famous man once said. Okay, I think it might be time to call it. It might be time to call it now. 1 at night. A little bit tough. The games are getting a little bit worse as well. So I'm just thinking right now. When am I coming back? That's the only question. Because I could come back for this Freestyle Friday. We could also do more of these types of games. So yeah, I'll think about that. For sure. Probably I'll come back with Freestyle Friday though. And I think we should call this stream. As my eyes are increasingly getting more blue. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave any suggestions in the comments below. And I think I'll catch y'all in the next one.